Alright, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. To demonstrate how I'm going to take some seeds from this acacia tree I've got here. Here you've got some older pods. And then you've got these young ones over here. Everything that I've seen, obviously you do want the seeds to be ready on the tree. And I'm going to pop that off. And you don't really know if you guys would be able to hear that or not. I suppose you definitely wouldn't if I am not quiet, but I can hear these rattle around in here a little bit. You hear them rattling. I've got those 3 pods there. Little one there, and then I don't know if you guys can see these up here. There's still a green one, but then there's also all of these. You can hear these rattling around. This tree I've got here is just a little bit over 4 years old. I bought it from somebody that grew it from seed, and they germinated them. They said it was the fall of 2018, and I bought it from them in March of 2019. It was still just a very small seedling, so you know that's how much it'll grow in the 4 years. And then this is the first year it ever really flowered. Got tons of seed pods. I noticed that it's not really getting its normal huge spring growth, and I've just been wondering if that's because it's putting energy in the seed pods. So I'm going to go ahead and take all these green ones off. I've got enough here to kind of, do what I'm going to do. I mean, if all these sprout, and from the information I've seen here in Florida, you can get pretty much on near a 100% germination rate. So if all those sprout, I'm going to have more than enough to give away, grow, whatever it is I want to do with them. So I'm going to take all these green pods off and just let the tree put some energy into growing again. All right, and let's see what we can come up with here. All right, so what do we got here? We got, 5, 10, about 15, 16 seeds. It does seem as if the bigger pods broke open easier and the seeds just kind of came right on out. It seemed like some of the smaller pods were still a little bit too green. You can hear the seeds rattling around in there. And plenty of bugs running around in there too. But they seem to have some kind of liquid all in them. It's actually kind of sticky. I don't know if you can see that on my thumb there. But I just kind of threw some of those away. I think I got enough seeds here. All right, and then I've got a bowl of water here. And I'm just going to soak them for 2 days. And we'll check back in 2 days and get them planted. All right, so it's been 48 hours. I'm going to go ahead and take the seeds out. Usually I'd throw away any that were floating. There wasn't any that was floating. And just put them on a paper towel there and let them dry just a little bit. Usually seeds will swell up about twice in size when you soak them like that. These 5 over here didn't. I've got 11 pots with a little bit of potting soil in it. And I do believe there's 13 seeds here. So what I'll do is I'll just shove a couple into one of them. And then if both of them germinate, I'll just either try to separate them or just go ahead and cut the smaller one, whichever one doesn't seem as strong off. I got to be honest with you, the bag of soil I was going to use to just, pot these in the little pots was absolutely infested with ants. And we're right at that 48-hour mark, and I really didn't have time to go run out and buy some more. So I just have a bunch of used soil here. Most of it is just used potting soil. Some of it has some bonsai substrate mixed in it. And generally speaking, seeds about that size, I usually just push them in the soil and kind of create a little cave around them, and then just take and cave in the, cave around the edges and mount it up over just a little bit. All right, and here we are, 100% success. It was April 3rd, I soaked the seeds, and April 5th that I got them planted, and today's April 15th, and so, here we are 12 days later. They've all at least got their first set of true leaves. This one here even still has a little piece of the seed still on that seed leaf there. That's the seed leaf, that's the true leaf. These on this side that were a little more in the sun actually sprouted first, and these you can see are starting to get a second leaf on them, second true leaf. I didn't have no small pots for all of them, so I stuck 2 in these 2 middle ones that were a little bit wider, and all of them sprouted. So 100% success. Give me some acacia to play around with. Might even get a couple on the ground. I got a new house getting built in the backyard. Maybe use 1, 2, or a couple. Kind of block the view back there a little bit. But we'll keep them alive in the pots for a little bit, experiment with them, see what happens.